You know what's bullshit? This game called Infernal Hell's Vengeance. Every motherfucking time you fucking die, no matter what you do, you start from the motherfucking beginning of the whole fucking game all over again. Say you're almost at the last level, you end up dying. You have to start the whole fucking game over again. And this ain't a fun game either. It's one of those boring ass, generic shooter slash, I don't know, I guess it has powers in it. I got to the third level and the first time I got to the second level and I fell off I jumped too early and fell off in that damn hole that was, the bridge that broke. So I die and I end up back to the beginning. I thought maybe I hit start over again. But then I died again on the third level and read the fucking thing. It says load from the last checkpoint. Hello, and I loaded from the last checkpoint. It brings me back to the whole game. Beginning of the game. So fuck this. This game is so fucking boring. Let alone and this would be fine if it were an NES game, but it's not. It's a fucking Xbox 360 game. Who is the developers? Play Logic. I have never heard of these fools. Anybody want to give me some insight on these assholes? On what their most notable software is? Because this one sure ain't it. What's with this generation of games anyway? I mean, shooter. They just keep coming. Shooter. I mean, what the fuck? You put in another game, it's probably gonna be another shooter. Oh gee, look, another one. Another one. Sure, you get your yearly Forza or some crappy third-party offering, but I'd say we're too saturated with these first-person shooters. That was America's Army, that was the original case, so I don't say, oh, it's because you picked too many out. I got every single race game there is. And sport game as well. And as you see, another shooter right there, right next to it. So yeah. Then I got Grand Theft Auto and Driver and all that kind of crap. All the free roam games. But I have more shooters because that's all that seems to be available. Shooter, 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 shooter. When I go to buy a game, I'm out of options, so I just randomly pick one. So that's just bullshit. It's shooting games, and this one game in particular that wants to make you start over and over and over again, just because you accidentally die. I swear, Microsoft and their 360s, Sony and their PlayStation 3, they're not getting the job done. The Wii U is just going to come up behind them and pick up the broken pieces. The Wii has already curb stomped them. And I don't think that's going to change. Sure, the Wii is slowing in sales now, but I think it's a little bit too late to say, oh look, the 360's outselling the Wii. It ain't going to catch up to the Wii. No way. Why? Because there's too many shooting games. And nobody wants to play a fucking shooting game every fucking time. Every fucking day. Let alone Call of Duty ripoffs like this one. Or Call of Duty ripoffs like this one. So, yeah. I should say Medal of Honor, because Medal of Honor was the first war game, so they're all called Medal of Honor ripoffs. And this one, the game just keeps going and going and going. You'll get bored of it. Another bad game? Top Gun. I bought this thinking it was gonna be good. The PS3 version is totally different. I was looking at it the other day, it was differently titled. I thought this was the same game. Turns out it wasn't. This game's a piece of shit. And Top Gun was the best on the NES. Sure, it only had like 5 missions, or 4 levels, or whatever, I guess. But it was fun. Well, here's one of the most... This is the worst Bond game ever made. And this has come from a James Bond fan. The missions are alright. It's the main course, which would be the multiplayer. And this one's a dud. When I first got it, I thought it was gonna be as good as Quantum of Solace. So I popped in the multiplayer. Guess how many fucking modes there are? There's only 3 fucking modes. 3 motherfucking modes, and they're all team-based. No classic combat. That's fucking boring. And you know what else sucks about Xbox Live and some of its games? When you go fucking find a game that's interesting, has multiplayer and everything, you try to join a game, there's nobody fucking playing it. So why are you paying 50 fucking bucks a year? If, oh, I mean 60 bucks a year. If number one, not every fucking game has multiplayer technically. They have it, but nobody plays them, and there's no way to get anybody playing them if there's no split screen. That's bullshit. And there's 10. And you know what? I got Call of Duty Black Ops 2. It ain't on no 360, motherfuckers. It's on the Wii U. Wii U, I mean, the 360 is dead to me. So is the PS3. They have been dead since last year. They ain't gonna get any different. I mean, what exclusives does 360 have? Let's see, Halo, Forza, Fable, and I think, what's that other one? Oh, Connect Sports. And they've been having the same lineup every year. Oh, Gears of War, there's the other one. I'm sorry, Gears of War. Fuck Connect Sports. But throw that one in there too. For the past 3 years, that's all that's been coming out. There's Fable 2. That was 2009. I mean 10, I guess. Yeah. Last year was Fable 3. This year's Fable, Fable Journey, I guess, or some shit like that. Then we had, well, sure, we had Crackdown 2, but we also had Crackdown 1 the year prior. We had Halo 3 ODST. Then the following year we had Halo Reach. And last year, we had another Halo, 2 Halos, and that was a Halo Anniversary Remake of Halo 1. This year, we're having Halo 4. 2 years ago, we had Forza 3. Last year, we had Forza 4. This year, we get Forza 5 or Horizon, whatever. And in Gears of War, 07, they had a year, I guess, split from that one. But after 2, we had 3. And now we're going to have 4 next year. So you know what? 360 is dead as a doornail. I just proved the point right there. Same fucking games every fucking year. And the PS3, it doesn't have games. Oh, sure, you can point out, oh, it has Metal Gear Solid 4. Wow, that was 2008. And what was that? A movie? I don't think so. And then there's MotorStorm, which is to me is a direct ripoff of Excite Truck. And then there's MotorStorm 2, which again is a direct ripoff of Excite Truck. There's Little Big Planet, which is a direct ripoff of Mario, and people think that's somewhat better. I don't think so. Twisted Metal, yeah, that's their only classic. I'll let that slide. Gran Turismo 5, I'll let that slide. But then again, there are some parts of Gran Turismo I do not like. When you're playing NASCAR race, there should be caution flags. You should be able to put 500 fucking laps. And there's only 3 fucking NASCAR courses. Fuck that. That's not a NASCAR game. And it's even worse than NASCAR Unleashed, which isn't even good at all. And it's worse than fucking NASCAR 2008. Don't like the handling in that one. I think 2009 and 11 is the best NASCAR games, and probably the line. It looks good. But anyway, back to PlayStation and 360 exclusives that y'all hold so high on a fucking pedestal. Oh, there's this game called Famous. Junk. There's no cars. You can't steal cars. What's the point of having a free roam if you can't steal cars? It's junk. Did I cover all the bases? I think I covered all the main ones. So yeah, when the Wii U comes out and the PlayStation and 360 crash and burn, you'll know why. No games, direct rip-offs of Mario Kart or Super Smash Brothers, in Sony's case. PS3 just raised its price by 15. I ain't falling for that bait. Fuck that. For $30 more, I can get a deluxe version Wii U and Nintendo Land for free. I already done so, and I got 4 games already for the Wii U. Black Ops 2, Nintendo Land, that's free with the system, of course. It's New Super Mario Bros. U and Zombie U. And I'm planning to get Batman and Mass Effect 3. No, but don't say, oh, I can play that on my 360, my PS3. Well, gee, you gotta buy the downloadable content after you buy the fucking game, which raises the price even more. So why should I not wait until I get a definitive version? I'm gonna get the definitive version on my Wii U. And Grand Theft Auto 5 is the only one I think I'm gonna buy in the 360 and PS3. If it doesn't come on the Wii U, you just better cross your fingers it don't. I don't want that Need for Speed Most Wanted because I already had one. I had a Need for Speed Most Wanted. It was back in 2006. It's the same fucking game. It's just like Burnout, from what I'm saying. Burnout Paradise, and I didn't even like that game. That game fucking sucked. So there's no reason me getting this one. And that's why I don't understand why they name it Most Wanted. They already had a Need for Speed Most Wanted. Are they trying to get people confused? Seems to me that they are. Now that is bullshit. When you come out with a game that's called the same thing as a game that you already released earlier in the gen. That's like that's like Activision coming out with Call of Duty Modern Warfare again. And then fooling people into thinking it's a new game, when in reality, well, it is a new game, but it's the same title as the one you already have, so some people might say, oh, that ain't new, I already have that game. Well, yeah. Like I said, the Wii U is gonna blow the fucking tops out of the 360.